The veterans end their active duty means the end of they end their active duty and then they start fighting for their own benefits. It's taking way too long for them to get the benefits they deserve. Thousands of our national heroes waiting an average of 292 days, all because of a backlog at Veterans Affairs. But now one lawmaker says he has a solution to dock the pay of bureaucrats standing in the way of getting our veterans the help they need and have earned. Congressman Jack Kingston is behind the proposal. And last night, what happened, Congressman, to your proposal?
Well, on an overwhelmingly bipartisan vote, we passed our amendment, and what our amendment says is that if the VA leadership does not reduce the backlog by 40%, which, by the way, is their own goal, if they don't do it, we will cut their salary by 25%, which is, of course, what happens in the private sector every single day. But in Washington, we rarely take this step. So I think it was a very good move.
So you're saying you're going to cut the pay of VA officials by an average of 25% if the percentage of disability claims is 125 days old and not less than 40%. So you have a formula there and now an impetus for people, an incentive for people to get moving.
Yes, and what we've been doing every single year is giving the VA more money. It's up to $43 billion now for health care for our 6.5 million veterans. And yet every year they say, we're behind, we need more money, we're behind, we need more money. We go through this dance every single year during the appropriation cycle. So what I said and what the committee chairman, John Culberson, agreed to is, look, do what you do in the private sector. If the CEO does not perform, cut his salary or get rid of him. And I think it moves this to a different level of debate, and I think we will see some solutions.
So you also say that nearly 70% of veterans are waiting over 125 days. So you have plenty of money there. It's just not getting there because things have you put aside. So having said that, now you have this pass with a bipartisan voice vote. It goes to the Senate. Do you believe Democrats and Republicans are on the same page here?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think that if you look at the number of Democrats who supported this in the House, which was the large number, I think that it will be passed in the Senate. And it sends a signal not just to the VA, but I think to other government bureaucracies, is that we've had enough and we need to start moving in this direction. And I think people understand this, particularly out in the private sector.
Yeah, I think they do, and a lot of veterans are coming in there. And what about the message to future recruits? They're not going to be taken care of is the message they must be getting after they serve and risk their lives. Representative Jack Kingston, thanks so much.